So now, okay, face the stream key. I already did that. You should start sending us. Okay, done. Camera. Okay. Do here. What do I have to do? Okay. Okay.
So then I would, the one that I thought you would follow on the board, that was the one I thought, based on what you told me, you know, you don't care.
What's up? Russ, it's great to see you. I'm kind of testing some stuff out, trying to get my live streams a little more organized. YouTube and OBS don't make it real simple, or I just need a whole lot more experience. Maybe that's what it is. I've got a new, kind of a new setup here at the shop. And really, today, I'm back at work. I took about 4 days off. I got a bit of a cold. My throat was getting sore, so I didn't want to come in and make my coworkers sick. So that's kind of my where I've been. And you're absolutely right. You probably can't see it real well, but you nailed it on the head, man. Either 4 or 2 are the gold places. And yeah, I haven't asked her for her advice, Russ, simply because she's very busy, and I can figure this stuff out. I'm not completely ignorant to it. It's just a matter of putting some time into it. You can hear it. I bet you can. Yeah, and part of the thing, I've got an overdrive pedal on this. I'll shut that off. So it just had a touch of overdrive on it. So this is no pedals. Ooh, and I have the snark on the headstock. And here's the neck position. And then the second position. And the middle position. And then the fourth position. And and the dreaded first position. I got you. I'm at work too, man. Um, this particular Stratocaster, it's a U.S. made Fender Strat. There it is, three-tone sunburst. Really beautiful guitar. I worked on this at home over the weekend while I was unable to come to the shop. I have to stay busy. Um, Conspiracy, thank you for being here. And Russ and Ivan, I appreciate you guys hanging with me for a little bit. I'm going to be doing these Welcome to the Bench episodes quite often in the coming weeks, months, years. Trying to get my channel content up. It's taken me close to 10 years to get to 1,000 subs, but the first 5 years I didn't really do anything. So, and I did get some help from some friends that I did not ask for, and but I really appreciate it. It was really cool. It's kind of fun to build your channel up on your own merit and your own content, and getting some good feedback from other people. You know, that 1,000 mark is something that's elusive to a lot of folks. And there are a lot of YouTubers out there that deserve a lot more than they get. So it's really kind of sad that you know, some of the channels out there aren't at that 20, 30, 40,000 mark. And I'm guessing that about 80% of the views are probably unsubscribed viewers, which is exactly what I'm seeing now that my channel has gone up in the algorithms. I'm seeing a lot more views, but not a bunch of subscribers. So really, just added a. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try and answer these questions as best I can. I have to stay busy today. I am at work, although our shop's a little bit slow right at the moment, so I do have time. Let me move this camera down so that it looks like I'm talking to you. Okay. Um, yeah. Hey Sith, what's up? Yeah, I can work on guitars at home all I want. Although I do like to come here to the shop to put my work on full display for our public here in our small town. Yes, I could work on guitars pretty much every day at home, but I do enjoy coming here for the interaction with my coworkers. And I'm also what some might consider an expert on car stereo um, installations and products. So not only am I a guitar tech, a luthier, a journeyman plumber, but I'm also a salesman, and so I'm have a lot of stuff that I'm asked to do here at the shop. So yeah, and I appreciate that. But this is this business is owned by a gentleman who opened this store 45, 46 years ago. He's out watching the counter right now and answering phones and ordering parts and pieces. We sell television sets, PA equipment, mixers, guitars, amps, car stereos, subwoofers, amplifiers for those, restore instruments. We also do home installations. There are 5 of us that work here. So we don't have, we're not a big corporate thing. We're a very small shop, and we like it that way. Gary Hubbs, what's up? Yo, Justin, I got the laptop here at the shop. Yeah, so I'm asked to do a lot, and I end up doing some plumbing work from time to time on account of I have friends that need my help. So I'm always happy to offer some advice or some help, turning a wrench, whatever. Um, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I get it. Um, let's see. Yeah, Justin. There's a left-handed guitar pick for you. I've been using this one a lot. The tip's basically worn off of it. Maybe you can see it better. There you go. This one is, I don't know how long I've had this one at my bench. Probably, I don't know, 6 months. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Gary, it's great to see you here. Did you watch Jade's broadcast yesterday about that synth, the sequencer and all that? Holy smokes. Yes. Dunlop Tortex 73, 0.73 millimeters. This is my number one guitar pick. I really had a fun time watching Jade yesterday, going through that sequencer and the wormhole and all that stuff. Of course, I can't use any of that stuff, but it's really fun to see that that technology is available. Mr. Rock. Uh, for hunters. Uh, yeah, we have a lot of invisible. No, actually, let me show that to you. And that one's for sale, in fact, if you're into um, noiseless, vintage noiseless pickups. Let me turn my amp off. Yeah, I gotta get a screwdriver. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. This is kind of an interesting pick guard. You guys might dig this. I have two pick guards loaded with these. Um, yeah. We have a lot of hunters. Charlie, I'm glad you're here. Mr. Rock. So here she is. Let me kill this light. Oh, we can see it a little better. Loaded with vintage noiseless pickups. We'll turn it over so that it's kind of facing the right direction. Right? Get it, Justin? Justin happens to play guitar left-handed, and thus he asked me about left-handed guitar picks, and I have one right here. But yeah, this one's kind of a cool pick guard. It's not totally camo. Will, with the vintage noiseless pickups, if you want me to install it for you, you're probably looking at about, I could put this in a guitar for you with the full setup, right around 220 bucks. That's pickups, pots, everything. If you want me to ship it to you, I certainly would. The pickups are in perfect working order. Absolutely nothing. Oh, look at that. I just found a little piece of solder that was connected to the magnets. I'm glad I flipped that over. Thanks for asking, Mr. Rock. Hey, Richard. Welcome, brother. Yeah, so this is definitely for sale, and I've got another one around here someplace. I'll have to look for it. Yeah, it's. I live in a small town. I'm not in New York, and I don't own Walmart, so I'm not going to sell stuff like this for inflated prices. These were in a customer's guitar that he swapped the pickups out for some Texas specials, and that's how I ended up with it. He didn't want the pickups anymore. He had no use for them, so I loaded them into this pick guard, and they will go in someone else's guitar at some point in time. A lot of people call these, let's see if I can get that, vintage toneless pickups. Hey, Timothy. Yeah. So if you need a pickguard with some quiet pickups in it, definitely hit me up. My email address is readily available on my About page on YouTube, so hit that and send me an email if you want to communicate or have questions for me. I am pretty readily available to answer questions about the tech of guitar repair and that sort of thing. I do have to draw a line. I can't answer every question, but I do my best. You can ask anybody. Um, these are vintage noiseless or vintage toneless. There you can see them very clearly. And they are quiet. They removed that 60 cycle hum almost entirely from a Strat. So, you know, the typical hum and buzz. Let me see. Oh, I wish I had I should hook up a jack to this, an input jack, so that I can demo. I could do a demonstration of the two of them. In fact, why don't I do that real quick? Um, let's see. Let me get this camera where it's in a reasonable spot. I brought my laptop into the shop today to give my first kind of real good test run of my Welcome to the Bench broadcast that I'll be doing. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and solder an input jack. Wait, it's an output jack on a guitar. Okay. Oh, where are they? I know I have some laying around here someplace. I might have to go grab one off the wall. You like that's cool to know, Mr. Rock. Okay. Timothy. Oh, Canadian, yeah. It's signal cable. Let me see if I can look at my YouTube channel. I'll see if I can do this without losing my my broadcast. Your channel, about, details, view email address under the details, and you have to answer that you're not a robot. I've already found my email address. In fact, I could send myself an email right now. So if you go to my About page on the Setup by Marshall page, there's an About tab on that. I don't know what your computer looks like or your web page looks like, but there is for business inquiries, and you should see a link there. Yeah. Stratneck. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. I have a used US Strat neck that has a broken truss rod in it, and I have not replaced it. Huh. Okay, Timothy, I'm not sure why you're not seeing that, but it's there. I just saw it myself. I think it'd be cool if anybody else would maybe go to my YouTube page and go to the About page and see if my email address is easily acquirable. I'd love to hear from you. In fact, Timothy, here's what I'll do for you. I'm gonna type my Gmail. Is that right? Yeah, I typed it right. I'm going to type my email address in the, hey Dave, welcome. Okay. Yeah, you might, Timothy, I'm going to give you my email address right now, and then I'm going to delete the post in about 10 seconds. Copy and paste that bad boy. Get it? Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you have to tell it you're not a robot. You may not be able to see it if you're on a cell phone. That's probably part of the deal. Yeah. Oh, dude. Don't think that my job is not without a little bit of stress, but it is pretty stress-free. One bummer about my job is that I don't know, this might sound pretentious or a little bit kind of weird, but there are no women that work here. So that would be fun to work with around women. That would be kind of cool, but
Okay,
that doesn't
and you're
happen.
sure that the middle school thing's
Uh,
going to happen?
okay. Um, yeah, I calling it a dream job.
Okay.
I could make a lot more money. That would be great, but
12 to
I don't hurt for much. Cool, cool, Timothy. Go ahead and shoot me an email and be as extensive as you'd like with regard to your questions that you might have for me. I'm happy to answer them.
Yeah,
Come on.
they were going to leave.
There we go. Yeah. I have that screwed to the wall. Just screwed to the wall. Okay. The Strat. Did a setup on it on Saturday this week, and I brought it into work with me. And the owner sent me a text this morning. Really cool guy, Andy. And he lives he lives about 45 minutes from here, so he has to travel quite a ways to get here to bring his guitars. But he brought 4 of them in, and this Strat is really pretty sweet. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Sith. Um, and forgive me, I'm kind of looking away. I've got my laptop kind of set up. I'll get stuff a little more organized as time moves on. But um, I'll tell you how I got into it. And I'll keep a long story short. I was 11 years old. I broke a saddle on my acoustic guitar that my mom had just got me. The guitar took a hit. I took it to church. I learned to play guitar in church. I'm no longer a member of any religious faction or cult or anything like that. And there was a guy there, Chuck, who knew that I could fix it. And he said, "Oh, you need a new saddle. Go down to Apple Music and get a new saddle and bring it." Went down to Apple Music and I said, "This guy just told me I needed a new saddle," and he gave me a new saddle. And Chuck showed me how to get that thing to the right height so that my guitar was playable again. And at 11 years old, I was playing guitar in church on Sunday morning services, C, G, D, and A, and E, and A minor, and all those chords. And I was introduced to fixing a guitar at that age. And I was already, our lawnmower needed to be fixed. And I'd get a crescent wrench out and fix something on it or change, a filter or something like that. So I knew mechanics a little bit. And from that moment forward, I got my first electric guitar, and Chuck showed me a few things I could make alterations to on that to make it feel better. And I wasn't an experienced guitar player really enough to even know what felt good or bad, but I think what I did notice was that the guitar I was able to play, I sounded better. It felt better when I played stuff in on Sunday mornings. It seemed like my performances, I was getting more proud. So that's how I got into fixing guitars at that really young age. Uh, and it's just been a nonstop almost lifelong adventure. And I got good enough at it and I saw a opportunity here where we had a lot of people bringing instruments in and not enough people to fix them. And I'm like, hey, I can do this. And Mike gave me the opportunity to, hey, go ahead, try it. And we were not talking about just string changes. We're talking about neck resets and refret jobs, which I've done on my own guitars, fret leveling, all of that stuff. I didn't watch a YouTube video and get good at it. I worked on my own guitars for a lot of years, and I played in a lot of bands, and I knew and I was around people that had techs working for them, the 12th fret, Apple Music, Denny's Strings and Things in Portland, and I would go down and talk with these technicians. I get on the TriMet bus. So that's how I became a guitar tech. I did not go to school. I have experience, and I learned from experience. Um, that's it. I didn't go to a Lutheran school. I can build an acoustic guitar though, because I've worked with wood a lot. I've built a couple houses in my life, done hardwood floors down to the gnat's ass. So let's see, Zach, what's up? No money. Yeah, exactly. Or read schematics. Yeah, yes, that's how you do it. Soldering. Um, yeah. Hey, that's what I'm here for. My hope is that people just keep breaking, or not quit. They keep breaking their guitars. If you want to be a tech, you've got to hope for the worst, but also, you know, and I have a lot of clients that work full time, but they're great guitar players. This gentleman that owns this Strat, he's a truck driver. He's off driving, and his guitar's done today. He could come get it right now and take it home and play it, except he has a job and he has to work, so he won't be able to come get his Strat until Thursday or Friday. So that therein lies, you know, why I can do what I do, and part of my job requires that I play guitars while I'm at work. So, Zach, I'm glad you joined us today. Um, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you would. That really helps a lot. Um, and I have a question for Richard DeFalco. How are you feeling today? How are things going? Um, hopefully you're doing well. Um, I know there were a few people that weren't feeling real well. So, uh, oh, and also, everybody put some horns up for Bobby Lopes. He's very sick right now, battling the C word, and he and I have something very much in common with the disease that we both have to maintain and manage and control. And it's real scary for me to know somebody that that's this close and I've played music with and worked with and have bass chats with and all that sort of stuff, and to see him uh, get sick like this. Put some horns up. If you pray, go ahead and send him a prayer. Um, so yeah, Thor, I got you. All right. I love the horns. Thanks, you guys. Keep Bobby in your thoughts. And if you do believe that God or whoever you pray to will help him, put in a word for Bobby Lopes and his wife Rose. I just became friends with her on social media, and she's very worried about him. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Russ. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Timothy. Uh, really cool. He's become a very good friend of mine. Uh, I'm really hopeful that he will get well. I know he's on a ventilator. That's about all of the detail I care to share. It's his personal thing, and um, really worried about him though. Okay, on to uh, better and different things from the old Stratocaster. Here she is in all her glory, all set up, all done, and ready to go home. I'm going to hang this on the wall back here. Give me one moment. I'm not going to bring the camera with me, but I am going to go back to my storage locker. Grab this. Let me get that off of there. It's personal information. Personal. It is. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Y'all know what this is. Um, okay, here it is. Beautiful Ovation acoustic. Um, has an eject button on it so you can get at the battery in the electronics cavity. I'm going to kind of give this thing a little bit of a look over here. See if I can get this camera in a good spot. Just want to check. Interesting. Eject. Okay, let's put it back in there. Now, the deal with this, ooh, ooh. That's nasty. Um, so this came in from the same owner, the guy that owns the Strat. His instruments are typically very dirty. He lives in a home where they heat it with a wood stove. And these strings are so dead. Oh my God, they're just flat, and they're literally. Oh yeah, the windings are separating from them, and this G string is like, I don't. Well, the winding's still on it, but it's like shiny. I don't know if you can see the. I want to see if you can get an idea of what this thing, and maybe if I turn on a light here, you'll be able to see how amazing. I don't know if that helped. Yeah, there we go. Pretty remarkable how that G string looks. But these strings are totally dead. God, wow. So here's a little, the open G string is in tune, or it was, but when I hit a note, this E string is on a snark, it's about a quarter of the way to becoming E flat. So the intonation on this instrument is really bad. Really bad. And that is probably due to the old strings. Never, ever, 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 never set an intonation on a guitar with old strings. Brand new strings only if you're going to intonate your guitar. That's just, oh. And let me see. Listen to that. Even the A note. Yeah. So, what this guitar has going for it is the infamous bowl. It has taken a hit here, or somebody was standing up off their couch and pushed down on the top of this guitar. Huge crack here in the top. I think this thing definitely took a hit. The string action is way too low. Let's check that. I can tell just by looking at it. Yeah, we're down around 3/64ths on the low E string, and right about 2/64ths on the treble E string. I did take a look at the interior of this guitar when he brought it in. There are no cracked saddles, or I'm sorry, braces or anything like that. But it's just totally splatty frets is what I like to call them, where the notes are not clear. It's fret buzz. I don't know how audible that is to you. Cool, Russ. Thanks for being here, man.
Cookies for being a wonderful
Oh, oh my goodness! I just got.
I know.
Look at that. As if I might eat them. We'll see. So, ultimately, the owner of this guitar does not want me to do all of the repairs on this instrument that it needs. It needs the top to be pushed back. It needs this crack repaired. It is bowed. It's got a big old belly in
Mr.
it.
Smith,
Yeah,
can you help Brent?
absolutely.
Quit playing those darn guitars.
Darn.
Get out here. This is.
Oh, hey, Marshall, how's it going? Are these the only versions of these things that you have? These two? They're good? Well, I get a block on the, oh, yeah. You know, and I realized, I'm looking two. Okay. Yeah, these are the two you have? Yes, but I was assuming you might get a matching. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I just need to work. These are chargeable, they're not battery? Yes. I would make this. USB cable. Okay. And chargeable. One have a cable in there to charge it with? This one, use that. Okay. It was an update from this one. They're a little bit smaller. So I can't Yeah. Okay. see firsthand. Yeah. Those, Okay. Well, I'm buying this. that one, they're just good. Okay, great, man. No latency. Yeah. I could not perceive any latency. Yeah, I just got, we're gonna have 5 of them floating around, different versions, and I don't know, it's been told that it's like, been told how they work. Yeah, I'll buy them. Yeah, they're just Bluetooth. Yeah. Like a Wi-Fi thing. And I haven't been around a whole bunch of people, so as far as Yeah. our parents or anything like that. LED lights and stuff on, Yeah. television monitor. Yeah, I've got like 20 wireless lavaliers and then 5 of these happening. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm in tech hell right now. I'm good. Good to see you guys. I feel like we're gonna get back to it, playing music again. Yeah, we're just putting this show at the bird. Still invited some, but it's pretty much the same show. Yeah, that was a big deal too. Yeah, well, that was 3 weekends. This is only one. Big one shot. Yeah, let's see. We'll have mine seem like they have a charger. Oh, we got it. Yeah. Yeah. One of them for my. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing guys use them. Yeah. Okay, thanks,
We
guys.
appreciate it very much.
Hey, man. Yeah, have some more of these in if they're so great, right? See you later.
Well, let's see, weed store, I'll let you pick out, hang on a second.
All the Locatos.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not. We'll see. Awesome. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if there's any difference. Yes. I could speak for those ones firsthand. And
Yeah, they're right in the middle of the price. I've used them regularly.
You want to get another model? Not really.
Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, I mean, I can't speak for it firsthand. But it's like, the other ones look like they're a little bit smaller, so they might be a little less. Yeah, those and and seems like they're pretty cool. It's the latest and greatest thing. 96 is building amps with Bluetooth receivers. They literally don't even have a guitar cable plug-in. There's no plug-in. It's they had to build guitar amp combos where you just turn the guitar on and it's up your amp. And there's zero latency. Yeah, I like the fact that that one has the 70 channels on it, though. That's kind of cool. That's a really neat deal. All right. Woohoo! Been staring at that Strat. Like I said, it's not all I do. uh, yeah, yeah. It's a 52. Hey, um, I had to take off, and it's about time for me to eat some lunch. And I realized I didn't do a whole lot of work. Did a lot of question and answer stuff today. I am at work, and people pay me to work on their instruments. So I'm gonna go have a bite to eat, and I am going to get back here, and I might come back live to work on this ovation for a little bit. Again, thanks. Thanks for being here, y'all. We'll see you soon. Keep Bobby in your thoughts. Check out Jade Starr's broadcast today. Keep an eye open for a new song from Texas Jackdaw. And he's working with somebody that y'all probably know. I'm going to keep that to myself because I might be working with them too. Keep an eye out for Justin Mai. He's got some new stuff going on. If you need mixing help, he is an amazing engineer. Okay, and hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all soon. I'm finding this to be a little bit easier each time I do it. So hopefully the quality's good and you can hear everything and we're all doing good. Peace, you guys. Have a great day.